Hello.
Hello.
It's the afternoon.
It is the afternoon. It's a little strange, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't do this very often.
No.
I mean, I actually stream quite a lot during the day.
I was about to say, oh yeah, now you do as well for work.
I am.
And when we were in different countries, I would stream, or I would do a lot of recording with you in the daytime.
Yeah.
Because it was your nighttime.
Grackle says, I had to catch the VOD last night. I really enjoyed the chat, becoming a growing chorus chanting bedtime more and more aggressively.
I was thinking about that when I woke up this morning.
It was very funny.
We were like, okay, so a brother's wife is but the child, so a kid has a mom and a dad.
Oh my god. Should we become visible?
Yeah, I don't think we are visible, but we can make ourselves visible. Oh, I also didn't test to see if it was going to pick up Roottrees again. Could you just? Oh.
Daytime.
Oh my god. Why are we like this?
Daytime.
Hi.
Daytime. Hello all.
Look how little. I love how you just dragged us. You dragged us up.
Bim bom.
Bing.
Hello. Apparently we're pinker in daylight.
Probably.
Hello, twined halcyon.
Probably also the light in here is not favorable to our faces. Excuse me, let me just...
Hey, Sylvie.
Hi, Sylvie.
Hi, Sylvie. Sylvie, are you a Roottrees person? I saw earlier you were saying it's very exciting when you learn where we are in the game.
This is the lighting that I use when I'm taking a meeting.
Something
on
that...
the camera.
Yeah, this is a little better. Bing! Now we're big.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, ever since we did our Beef Wellington stream, I'm confused about... I know which camera used to be my camera, but the OBS doesn't like it because it's too old. And so we've lost our color temperature that made us very yellow and warm, and now we're pink and kind of gray.
The thing is, because
blue.
a camera is a camera, we can just adjust the color temperature.
Oh, it just seems like a lot of work.
It does seem like a lot of work, and I'm not gonna do it, but like we can.
Yeah, go on then. Do something wacky with it.
Fucking fine. Do I have a return to defaults?
You have the cancel button. Do you think it's gonna adjust live?
Oh, I really do think it is.
Then just click something wacky.
All right.
So you can't do anything, it seems.
Oh, because that's auto. What the fuck is gain on video?
You're really trying to click it and you can't. Oh, there it is.
It doesn't do anything at
It
all.
doesn't do anything.
Well, let's just reduce the contrast.
Whoa!
Catch us on Fatal Frame.
Oh my god.
Bon. Catch us
This
in
is
Lake Mungo.
2005. I'm using Photo Booth on my friend's computer.
I have to assume that's the default. I can also change our saturation, which is really fun. Here.
This is she out of all the PI's offices in the country, she had to walk into mine. I don't know why.
Now do this one. Whoa, we look like we're dying.
Face, I know. I don't like this. It's not good for my self-esteem.
That's how it usually is. Backlight compensation.
Okay.
I
don't like that.
No. The white balance is auto. Sharpness is going to be really... Now we're very soft.
Oh, we lost audio. Someone said, how did we lose audio?
Do we have audio now?
I hope you can hear me.
Audio is fine.
Oh, okay, great.
Well, so I'm going to click cancel out of this.
Okay.
Absolutely. And then we can futz with the color space and the color range.
Color space.
Yeah.
I call that a rainbow.
Like here we are on PQ. I don't care for PQ.
For this.
What about 709? That's kind of standard. What about 601? Slightly different. What about 2100 HLG?
That's higher league gaming.
Oh, that's
nice.
That's quite nice, actually.
That looks pretty. That looks correct.
That's a little better.
Higher league gaming. Let's go.
Higher league gaming helped us out, and then finally we can change our color range. Limited, full, and default.
Default seems
We
fine
can
to
also
me.
do this. They don't like it
Call
when
me
you do...
Winona Ryder how I'm in the upside down.
They don't like it when you do that.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
I am in the millennial striped sweater.
Is
know
this
it's
a
the
classic
holiday
millennial
time.
striped sweater?
What?
Is this a millennial thing?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Millennials are all in this striped sweater.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why do you think that is?
Zeitgeist. I saw a TikTok once that was like the museum going sweater, and it was all women wearing this sweater.
You're also wearing a little sort of turtleneck collar thing.
Yeah. When I was putting this sweater on, I had a minor existential crisis because of how all my turtlenecks are in the wash. All my black turtlenecks. That's my go-to.
That's your go-to
Winter fit?
outfit.
And so I pulled this sweater out of I was like, it is time. And I put on this sweater. And then I remembered reading one of those, like, today I learned turtlenecks aren't supposed to be folded outward. They're supposed to be folded inward. And I was like, that can't be true. That can't be true. That can't be true.
That does look...
Look at this.
It looks kind of turtley, doesn't it? Chat is saying question mark.
Plus you can see the bones of the turtleneck seam here. It can't be right.
Can't be right. Can't be right.
Goatsbane coming in saying, depends on the sweater, but yeah.
Tooth update.
Yeah, your tooth update.
Improving. Despite the amount of dark chocolate I ate, I slept very well last night, and I've woken up, and whatever is going on in my body, and this is so often the case with dental stuff, I feel, unless like a tooth is exploding or something, whatever is going on is sort of starting to resolve itself. Which is an immense relief.
You were in a lot of pain.
I was in a lot of pain.
Which is, the week before, I injured my rotator cuff somehow.
Yep.
And I was in so much pain that I was brought to tears.
Yeah.
And then it went away.
I'm taking pills on stream. Ban me, Twitch. Ban me, you coward.
They're fiber pills.
Well, you're gonna have to tell them.
Why?
I don't know.
Fiber is the new protein.
I don't care.
Did
Is
you
it
know?
really?
Yeah, people are really into getting their fiber.
As you should be. It's very important to get your fiber
It's very
because
important.
it makes your ability to make cloth, linen, and flax.
Sylvie says, my pills, attributed to Dr. House.
Yep. Fiber is good for you.
Well-
you need both fiber and protein. It's 3 p.m.
Let's do it!
We are here to continue playing The Roottrees Are Dead. The Roottrees Are Dead is a genealogy game. This is a no spoilers, no coilers, and no backseating.
You can rot 13 if you want,
You can rot
but
13.
then you have to police each other.
Yeah.
Because what if they're saying swears?
And Cat and I just
Or disparaging
love
us.
the cops. This is a game about filling in a very large family tree.
Yeah, there you go.
And yeah.
Oh. Yeah, nice. Let's
I
go.
can tell KB wants to begin.
I'm ready to go. Whoa.
Okay. I will say, I think this game is a little slapdash about its historical styling.
Yeah.
Right, so as you can see, this is the Roottree family tree.
Yes.
Oh, also, I wanted to say,
Yeah.
the first episode should be on YouTube by the end of the day.
Nice.
But YouTube is, as usual, being slow and weird about it. But that will be on YouTube at Kabam Kapow, I think is your YouTube.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to catch up there.
Yeah, Sylvie says it's so slapdash. It being so clunky is kind of the charm for me, though. I think about how a game that you and I and friends of the pod, Art and Jess, love is Detective: A Modern Crime Mystery.
This is a board game.
The board game.
Yeah.
Which is very polarizing. Our friends of the pod at Shut Up and Sit Down, did not care for the game, thinking that it was a little cornily written.
Yeah.
I already forgot what it's called. Detective, a modern crime board game, is this game, but
about solving crimes.
About solving a murder that happened in the present. I was gonna say recent past, but it's the present, and then it leads to like a much longer mystery. And it's written like a bad, like NBC drama, but there are bits of it that are so chilling and fun and good.
Yeah.
There's a bit that happens at the end of the first installment of Detective, a Modern Crime board game, which I think it's really fun to call it its government name, that made us all so afraid and genuinely we found so really chilling that we were up until like 1 a.m. and then we drove back to my apartment in Irvine, which is was like an hour's drive. Well, with no traffic, like 30 minutes in LA. And when we got back to the apartment, my building's grounds, the sprinklers came on.
Yeah,
do you remember this?
I do. I absolutely do.
And when they turned on, I jumped out of my skin.
Yeah, that's a good game. That is a good game.
Yeah, and what Sylvia is saying here about this game kind of being like replace NBC with CW and you've hit Roottrees.
Yeah, definitely. This is not, and I don't necessarily mean this pejoratively. This is not an especially stylish game.
No.
In the way that like Obra Dinn is like super stylish, and Golden Idol is super
very stylish. But it's got that kind of. It feels okay. Oh, do you know what? Do you remember those ads for what is it called? Merge Mansion.
Yeah.
The mobile like match 3 game or whatever.
Yes, I sure do.
But the ads are like Kathy Bates murdered somebody and Ellie Kemper has to figure it out. And Pedro Pascal is here for some reason as a detective.
Yeah.
This game feels like, what if Obra Dinn went through the machine that spits out Merge Mansion?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so very briefly, the Roottrees are a family of candy magnates. Mm-hmm. They are, within the fiction of the game, very, very well known. It's sort of the Hershey Company.
Yes.
These are the founders. They have 5 children, whom they call the 5 Pieces. Mm-hmm. The 5 children have a new generation, who they call the next generation. Gens. And then the generation below them, this line here, are called the Free Spirits. And then this generation down here,
the Nowsies.
Yeah, they don't actually have a name, but Kat has given them a name. Kind of around here in the timeline, the Roottree family also starts expanding into a clothing company, which is what they are like almost primarily known for.
Now.
The like living Roottrees are like more closely associated with a clothing company.
For the last 30 years. Well, it's called Root.
Yeah, it's called Root. And so there's sort of a band happening kind of here and here. This is sort of the heart of the clothing company. We don't super know what's going on here. This guy works in advertising. This woman wrote a lot about the history of the Roottrees.
Yes.
And is a really useful way...
Frankenstein is going to work. Really useful way into... the history.
Sorry, it's just really good. The Roottrees reuse names a lot, which gives us some trouble. Yes. She was a movie star with a very peculiar sort of history going on here.
Which I think is where I want to pick up first.
I think so too. And then there's also something kind of happening with... a mystery guy called Sam. Who is connected to the family in some way, and Lauren, who is kind of representative of like an old guard who's this new weirdo showing up. Spends a lot of time writing in her journal about how she is
unhappy.
Yeah, she thinks it's wrong that an outsider, specifically a working class outsider, should be allowed into the kind of family maneuvering. We have the evidence board that we're going to kind of go through, but very importantly, we have the list of notable Roottrees.
Yes, and we are not done with Lauren Roottree.
Because she hasn't been verified.
I don't think it's about verification. I think it's about exhausting all of her clues, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Can you look at the notable people again? Because I know there's like the red herring got crossed out. Jim Roottree. Did Gwyn and Jim?
Yeah, that's because Gwyn is not
verified?
exhausted.
Yeah, so I think
You
it's
know?
about exhausting the clues related to that person.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because Gwyn is verified, but there are more clues to be learned about her because she's connected to
okay.
all of this stuff. So
Got
I think it's about verification.
I think by exhausting the clues, I mean like you have found enough that we agree we can check off this person on the like search list.
Yeah, Sylvie says it's because you don't have her locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because you don't have her locked in, I get it.
J.L. Pollock says writing about the history of the family called that Lauren Rootree.
Yeah.
So we have Miracle Jr. here, and we also have a shit ton of new information about like voting for
For Stephanie Jones.
This is Paris, where we know Gwyn spent a lot of time.
Yes.
These are the Free Spirits. This is the Next Generation.
Yeah.
This is the Your Client Returns.
Is there any way we can skip Frankenstein Goes to Work on the cassette tape?
You don't like Frankenstein Goes to Work? What the hell?
I feel...
Chat's not happy.
Okay, well, J.L. Pollock isn't happy.
No, we can't.
Sylvie's calling it Surf Dracula.
We can't skip it. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, I just find it a little distracting. Sorry.
Frankenstein's commute causes unrest in chat.
Sorry.
So, okay, hang on. Miracle Jr. is this one.
Yes, we'd have no idea who he is or what's going on with him.
No, but he is the last remaining
Notable. Let's do him then, and then go into Gwyn in Paris.
All right, Miracle Jr. Let's search you.
We're going to the internet. Miracle Jr. doesn't go by his full name in promotional materials. Instead, he has shortened it to Miracle Jr. Miracle Jr. is a televangelist, who is part of the Miracle Network. He used to have a show that aired on local access across many stations in the northeastern United States. According to a website called Clergy Watch, he was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979 when he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair. Big X-Files mode happening for me in my brain right now.
Except, and I'm going to spoil an X-Files episode, he can heal people.
Yeah.
The guy in that thing.
A news expose revealed it was his wife, Edith's sister, in a disguise. The author also mentions that Edith had a bit of a checkered past herself, but doesn't clarify.
Okay, I love it when they just tell us names.
Yeah.
When they're just like, his wife is called Edith.
I wish I could make these the color that I would want them to be.
Yeah. No.
That really bothers me. Okay. I'm just gonna grab this all. I think it's a pretty good reminder of all this stuff. Okay, do we want to search Miracle Network?
Let's put in Edith first.
Oh, good shout.
And also say he's a televangelist. Because that... Oh, no, we need his face. That's fine. There might be a picture of him wearing a... Do American priests wear clergyman's collars?
Well, it depends on what kind of priest you are.
Oh. Preacher. Was there only one Edith?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just the one Edith.
So I bet that there is...
a Clergy Watch piece about him?
Yeah, Clergy Watch.
Or we could also do Miracle Network.
Yeah.
Ahaha! You find a website for the Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottrees estate. It's quite bare bones, but has the following blurb. Witness the testimonies of the Miracle's Roottrees. Miracle Roottrees arrived so late in his mother's life that the doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. This is why, With a birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He triumphed over those complications and even regained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. 23 years later, Miracle Roottree arrived and became the famous family's second vessel for the higher power. So I think we can assume Miracle is also a preacher, given that we know there's a preacher in the five pieces.
In the lineup.
At 18, he unburdened himself from the Roottrees name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Via the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel across the entirety of New England. He has since left the life of glamour and glitz behind to reach those places that need it most. The power of the Lord, coming to a town near you. Below the blurb is a flyer about the tour, which is in your evidence. So
I'd like to search Clergy Watch just before we forget about it.
it's one word.
It is?
Yep.
So it is. Well, all right. Go look
Robot
at-
Ghost says the power of God and a colossal amount of money allowed him to survive. Before we do that, let's make Miracle Senior a preacher.
Okay. We already did.
I think we did that by process of elimination.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, let's look at this, the flyer. Ahaha!
Aha!
This is the business.
Whoa. Children. Oh my god. Okay. Witness the power of the Lord in the Summer 96 3 Generations of Miracles Tour, featuring testimony from the world-famous Miracle Jr. and a special appearance from Miracle Roottree in his 68th year on God's earth.
But no picture of him.
No picture. Children, now welcome. Celebrate with your pastor, Miracle Third,
So we have
and his
another
wife,
miracle.
Nicole.
Okay.
One child. Whoops.
Miracle 3.
Miracle the Third and
his wife,
Nicole.
It's
It's gotta be Smith.
Why?
Because the Madsons are over here.
Are they?
Yes.
Where? I believe you, but let's find them. The Mordens.
Morden.
No, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Show me the flyer again right quick. I'm going to make a Hunter x Hunter reference now.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's Pariston. Okay, my Hunter x Hunter reference is over.
So Miracle 3 is also a preacher.
Yeah.
And we can put his face definitely on this.
He's the little one.
Ugh.
Really good portrait.
And you're the big one. Oh!
I knew it. Beautiful.
Yes!
And this should check those names off the... These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. Lauren Roottree, Miracle Jr., and Miracle the Third. You also unlock the following optional entries: Sarah Cuzzel, Jacob Rafferty, Danielle Franks, Linus Cornwall,
Great.
Edith Jacobson,
Great.
James Morden.
Great. Face.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm really curious to see if there are any people that we've put in that are still blue. Okay, so the children here... Oh, because we didn't put in their occupations as children.
We don't know what they are because we don't know when. I tell you what, let's put them K-12 right now.
Yeah.
Child. Because they might be in college at this point.
Yes.
But we can
But
test
then we
that.
probably would have had photos of them older.
Yeah, probably.
It would be weird to have a photo of them and then have it be like, doctor. I don't know.
With a little stethoscope.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice to see the gold starting to lock in.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
It could have been smart gameplay to put in a Danielle in the name for spouse to see if it clicked. You know what I mean?
Not Danielle. Is it Danielle?
And his wife, Nicole. Or Danielle.
Nicole.
Yes. Danielle is a kind of Nicole.
Oh, let's just search both those names.
Okay.
Nicole. Let's just do the first one. Nicole Madsen.
And Nicole Smith.
Show me Nicole Madsen. Show me Nicole Smith. Okay, so...
Okay, wait. Can you put the search again?
Whoa, RS3R.
Damn. Can you click it again? Damn. They got me.
They fucking got you. All right, so let's do Gwyn in Paris.
Woohoo.
This seems like a good place to start.
Let it be known also that Jack's preferred style of gameplay is to find the reason for something to be true before slotting things in and hoping they're true later.
Yep. And Kat's preferred style of game is just to kind of go at it without knowing why things match up, and then
But then you
come to the
but then you do
conclusion.
find out. You do. Then you go back. You reassess what you aren't sure.
Oh yeah, we both get there, but we do it in the different order. Sylvie says, "I'm with Kat." Kat, are you a big point-and-click person?
Yes.
Sylvie is also a big point-and-click
Yeah.
person, and I feel like this is a trait of like, I'm just gonna fucking mash these
Well,
objects
I think
together.
Sylvie and I
until-
were raised perhaps on the same point and click internet, which is just a lot of like, you know, it doesn't make sense until you smush them together, and then you're like, oh, right, of course, this and that. But a lot of like escape the room games, like you'd have to smash things together that made no sense.
Whereas I'm the holistic gamer.
Holistic gamer.
So something I wanted to check is that Lauren makes reference to a trip to Paris. And before we start investigating Paris, I want to know the context.
By which she's in Paris?
Yes, this is when... yes.
This is them talking about the
It's
why
here.
Sam.
Gwyn's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to...
I think she also, in one of the tabloids, it's like, she's going to Paris. Jet setter.
I think you're absolutely right. Paris. This photo has a note attached from your employer.
Can you snag their faces?
Here's a bonus. When I pulled the water-damaged picture of the free spirits out of the frame, this fell out too. Written on the back of the photo is, "Couldn't make the reunion. Wishing you well from Paris, Gwyn and the boys."
I love his jacket that just says film school.
Film school. So this is actually not terrifically helpful.
No, but it gives us the faces of the boys.
Oh, and it's a bonus photo of
Bonus
Gwyneth.
photo of Gwyn.
Now, do we think these are are those her sons in the picture, or are those two handsome men that she's sleeping with?
I think those are a kind of son.
I think those could be a kind of son.
They could be some kind of Miracle's boys, but they're not because they were at the reunion.
So,
Art school equivalent of the Belushi collar sweatshirt. Hell yeah.
let's search Roottrees Film School.
Yeah, go for it, dog.
Or just film school. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Nope. All right.
Okay, can you bring me back?
Sylvie says, "Sorry I couldn't make the reunion. Here's a picture of me at the Eiffel Tower with two people I'm sleeping with."
Yes, okay.
So it really does seem like her relationship is with Wild Bill Williams.
Yes, but we don't know his quote-unquote
fucking
real
name.
his government name. Can you pull up the periodicals? I'd like to go back to the Starlight. It might be better, yeah. The Power of a Name. Scroll down. Although we've relocated to Paris, yes.
Hang on. Who had twins?
Angie.
Oh, right. Angie had twins. Hey, can we search Wild Bill Williams and Starlet? Jackpot!
Hell fucking yeah, boys!
Jay Harkin says, "Who is Angie?" Angie is someone way out on the left-hand side of the family
We're
tree.
not going
We
over
have
there
not
yet.
gone there yet.
Wild Bill Williams was mentioned many times throughout the magazine's lifespan with stories and gossip about who he had been seen with in public. Blondes, mostly. 3 specific passages stand out. 1. The first mentions that one of his first roles was under his real name, Walter Forsythe. The second is an interview. Although he doesn't mention her by name, you determine from context, he's talking about Gwyn Roottrees. Scroll. An apology to all the ladies. I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it, that son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently, the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife. But even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her.
We know about this movie.
Yeah.
This is like war story or something.
Yeah, it was one of her flops. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwyn was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwyn arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwyn announced she was divorcing Wild Bill and also that she was pregnant again.
These are the
giving
boys.
this rumor more credibility.
Deux mois blind item, subject line, Wild Wild West.
Deux mois?
Deux mois?
Deux mois?
Deux mois? Are you not familiar with deux mois?
Oui.
Oui. You just didn't like the way I said it.
No, incorrect. I loved the way you said it.
Okay, so we have...
I want to hear your blind item from Deux mois.
Oh, it's like this A-list Hollywood celeb was arguing with a beautiful blonde at a cafe in Paris. Seems like they're on the rocks. Mm-hmm. And the top comments like Sydney Sweeney, Sydney Sweeney, Sydney Sweeney, Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
And then somewhere down there, someone's like, Wild Wild West is a reference to Wild Bill Williams. That's what it's like.
I'm ready to put in his name, but I need you to scroll up. It's Walter Forsythe? Yes. Take me to the board.
Walter. Never trust a Walter. He right into my... hang on, I can do that again.
Yeah.
He waltzed right into my heart. Okay.
Now, which of the boys... Do you think these boys is in there? Children of divorce. But she was pregnant again. I mean, she was holding a baby and then pregnant 2 times? Whose baby was she holding? I don't know, a lot of mysteries
One
here.
of her babies. Someone can have 2 babies.
Yeah, but then, hold on.
Check your prejudice. Someone can have 2 babies.
Yeah, so true. Talk me through. She was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwyn announced she was divorcing Wild Bill and also that she was pregnant again. Okay. Announcing she was pregnant with the baby they saw her be pregnant with before. Not like she was holding a baby, very pregnant, and then later announced that she was pregnant with a third baby.
Now don't discount
divorce.
that.
Okay.
Could be secret
I do
baby.
remember a tabloid piece saying that she divorced not long after the birth of her second child. Or like before the birth. Not long before the birth of her second child.
Something like that.
In a tabloid.
Now, do we think her sons...
have names? Great question.
No, because Forsyth was the only one. And they probably kept their mother's name.
Yes.
Rather than...
Yeah, they love their mom. Let's look at the picture of them in Paris.
Paris boys.
Film school Paris boys. So, the middle one's the older, because he looks older.
He sure damn
and
does.
And the other one looks like a chipmunk, so he's the younger. Take us to the board. We place their faces. That's film school. No. Yes. Yes. That's my guess.
Unknown male. Unknown male.
Unknown. Yeah.
Little bit of Sam Denby going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
How come we didn't get those pictures verified of the C and J and J and D? The extra C and J and D pictures? Oh.
We did.
No, because there are more. We didn't place them. See, because we had to wait for him to be.
Oh, verified before we could put them in.
Yeah,
You're
so that's
right.
J.
And that's Clark.
Yeah. Great.
Good stuff. Really good catch, Kat.
Thanks.
Do we have a Carl?
No.
He's going to be in the big fat group photo of
the big fat group photo.
My big fat group photo.
So let's start. Where do you want to start with these new ones? I have a question before we start. Why was the piece of paper have exclamation
it was
point?
updating to say, after some time, they returned with new resources. A photo of Carl's generation taken in the mid to late 70s, as well as some papers and mail from his office. Then they said they had a bit more to share after 9 more blood relatives. I'd like to do this, the 5 pieces.
The black and white 5 pieces. Oh, little baby miracle. He looks like my cousin.
He does, doesn't he? Cousins all look the same.
Yeah.
Lauren's diary contains some labelled pictures. This is the 5 pieces. Caption. This picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left, okay? So Lauren's father is Clancy Edward.
Yes.
Him.
Pop.
Pop. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. had designed. Eli Jr. is an architect.
Yes, he is.
And if this is to celebrate the move to the new warehouse, it's likely this is him.
I like the assumption.
Find me Eli.
Jack D. Keat.
These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. Clancy Edward, the fucking kid.
Yes, student K through 12.
And we've also locked these. Booyah, indeed.
Great. Oh, worded.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Rootree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on
Yeah,
his
because our fucking woman is a thief.
Yeah.
About who would do such a thing and why.
That's the
Wild
photo
news
we
story.
have.
Search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Okay,
Well, we should do that now.
absolutely.
And then Nova says, hey, that's so weird because we have a photo like that.
WRTD News is your local investigative jazz radio station. During their news segment at 45 minutes on the hour, they have been talking about the plane crash. I wonder if that's gonna happen again at our in-game 9:45 p.m.
Yeah, doing this Disco Elysium style where like interaction moves the clock along.
They-
Oh, can I tell you something cool?
Yeah,
In the same way that like time working in a video game. I've
Yeah.
been playing Octopath Traveler 0,
yeah.
which has a farm mechanic in it.
Oh,
But instead of the crops growing based on time, they are based on the number of battles you have fought.
the same thing happens in Hades too, except instead of them growing on time, they grow on like locations that you've been to in the other world.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Where like, if you want the pickles to grow, you gotta go out and kill a raccoon.
What I also love is that it's kind of like loose because they call the clock system, like each individual clock is called a while,
Oh, that's really good.
which I think is really sweet.
You can just be vague about time.
The most recent hour, they also talked about a picture taken from Carl's office of after the plane crash and promised an interview online with a psychologist. During the interview, it's revealed there wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst due to the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist also, however, goes on to posit the culprit had an alternate agenda, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say they have it in their possession. A comment, excuse me, below the article says, "Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Rootree curse being a real, true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture had evidence on it."
Okay. New
Breathed in my tea.
new guess. The woman at the door is a Rootree.
Yes,
Like, fully.
yes.
The-
That's been my
The
thought since
Roottrees
the
are absolutely alive.
beginno.
I thought she was
Oh,
like...
you mean like the Roottrees are still alive? The Roottrees aren't dead.
No, I think they are dead. I think I had thought that the woman at the door was a representative of a living Rootree. But I think it's her.
Have thought it was a blood relative who wants to be sure that even though she's distant or estranged or something, gets her due.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
First mention of the Roottrees curse. I will say that if the CEO of the company, his 3 daughters, and the pilot and his wife dies in a plane accident, that's a curse. There is a long, rambly conspiracy website with very small, very red text on a black background that says that the Roottrees are cursed. It has been very recently updated with the following. Important update. With Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottrees company have died mysteriously. You gotta take some notes here.
Okay.
They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982, but nobody was arrested. Then Ernie Madsen Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now, just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. This cannot be a coincidence. There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates, quote, a Mayan ruby skull, a secret message meant to subliminally scare people away. The post before that has a link to a site that talks about how Earth has 4-corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes.
Yes.
The author of this site seems to agree. An entry from a few months ago claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff75 at prodigy.us asking him to take down his site with faked proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looks quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. The first entry is from 1996 and has a blurry picture of the Roottrees company candy factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence and through some trees. It seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land on February 29th, 1996. The website footer says all images and ideas by Thomas Overwood. So one of the Raffertys reached out to be like...
Yeah.
Thomas Overwood seems to have a few different sites about mysterious deaths and curses. In addition to the Roottrees curse website, you find one about the truth behind Spirit Cola, which claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's plague is returning in 2000.
Yes.
And that in the year 2000, anyone who has drunk Spirit Cola will die.
Yes.
Another website is Stock Markets and the Devil's Numbers, which claims that if you multiply any stock's price by 666, then also multiply the current year by that same stock's price, then add those 2 numbers together and divide the entire total by the stock price, and finally subtract the current year, you'll always... Oh, hello.
Hi.
You'll always end up with 666. We live in a world now that uses as its engine the conspiracy theory, so it's no fun anymore, but there was a time when conspiracy theories were a lot of fun. Okay, right, let's get back to that picture. Also, what do you want, little baby? You want to sit on a lap? Hello.
Oh.
Ah, she's meowing. Did you...
I just searched his email address, which is one of my favorite tactics when I'm trying to learn about somebody.
We gotta slow down on this rabbit hole.
Sorry.
No, you're all good, but otherwise we're just gonna enter the zone. Oh, Zaxel loves you very much. The Orange Witch loves you very much. Meow, I know.
Hi.
Do you want to sit on a lap? Is that what you want?
I think she'd be just as happy if she sat on a chair. Here. Come here. Okay. Yesterday, when she sat on my lap, I then moved her to the chair.
MPRS loves you very much.
Come here.
Otathley loves you very much.
Come here, you little weasel. Come here.
What's up, Honeybee loves you very much, Virginia.
Yeah, you can't interrupt her calculus.
Spacecrafty loves you very much.
There we go. She can't jump on the chair on
Snip,
its
snap,
own.
snip, snap, snip loves you very much. Aria Joy loves you very much. Lord Dyke loves you very much. What a beautiful cat you are. What a beautiful cat you are.
She's so beautiful.
Chris Raff75 at prodigy.us. You find a simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997, on Prodigy that lists the author's email address as chrisraff75 at prodigy. Below a bunch of gifts that say under construction, there are a few art pieces. The first is a painting captioned Me and My Fiance Lulu, a painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. There's an odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The accompanying artist statement says, "We had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose, so I had to get creative and use only my third cousins.
God.
This includes Davy, he swims for Yukon, and Bethany's yearbook picture. She's Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie, who is an only child. Chris's artwork has been added to your evidence, but cousins' photos will need to be unscrambled before you can use them. You've downloaded a new application, Pixpop, to edit the photos." Okay, so Tristan loves you very much, Virginia. She is so angry she can't sit on our lap.
Yeah. You got to be careful if you back up your chair because she's hanging out.
We
right
got to
next
do
to
this
you.
now, because if we lose it, we're gonna
Okay.
fucking lose it.
You got
the
it.
5 pieces are.
Oh.
Oh, that's possibly Christmas presents. Let me go and get.
Oh, that's our doorbell? I thought it was in
Yes.
the game.
Please play not.
I shall.
Until I
I shan't.
return.
I shalln't.
Play not.
I shalln't. I shalln't.
Oh.
I love to search an email. It's one of my favorite things to do. See an email address. Search it. Hi. How's it going? I'm still in my millennial sweater. My hair is wet from washing it. All the snow here melted. There was a lot of snow. What was it?
You'll never guess who that was.
Who was it?
It was a very nice man from.
Detroit PBS!
He wanted me to fundraise. No, he was fundraising.
Nice. You know, Jack, I've heard on the swatting stories that if the doorbell comes
While you're streaming.
you shouldn't say who it's been because it might have been someone who sent someone to your house and then they've confirmed your address.
Whoa. Are any of you guys trying to swat us?
Are you guys trying to swat us with the Detroit PBS?
With Detroit PBS?
It mostly happens with like pizzas.
Sure, yes, because it's very cheap.
It's like someone sent me a pizza, but I don't know why. And
But
people
that
are like,
confirms
got
it.
him.
Got him. Now I can send the cops. Basically, it's a hell world.
Yeah.
They sent PBS to me. Big Public Broadcasting is out to get you.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Pixpop.
So, no, wait, before Pixpop, Chris Rafferty.
Can I have a piece of Cadbury chocolate?
Of course you can. Chris Rafferty is the son. Is this? This is Chris Rafferty. You dropped a bit of chocolate. And he is going to propose. No.
He's got a fiance named Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu. And he is either studying art or, he's doing some sort of, artistic practice. But it's not clear whether that's for a class
We
or.
can search him.
Yeah.
Lulu is short for something. Louise.
It could be Luisa Garcia. It could be. Should we pencil it in?
Let's try it.
Okay. So, he also... This is the painting, so we should start there before we have to unscramble the cousins.
Oh, the cousin unscrambler is there. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yep, photo has been stolen. Right. So,
This is the painting. It's a great painting.
college student Chris Rafferty. Self-portrait of me and my fiance, Lulu.
Great.
Very happy with this. You are Chris Rafferty. You are Lulu.
Lulu.
Okay. Should we unscramble some cousins?
Let's put Painter in there, because that boy can paint.
Yeah, he can paint.
Right there. under unknown occupation. You could try and put artist.
Artist? Yeah, why not? All right, let's unscramble some cousins.
Okay.
Roman statue says, we read Don't Invent the Cousin Unscrambler and we did it anyway. This is Chris Rafferty's cousin's art project and is said to include pictures of Davy, he swims for Yukon, Bethany's yearbook picture, Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie, who is an only child.
Okay.
Cousin zoomed, cousin rotated, or cousin sliced.
Great. Great. Very good. Before we leave that webpage,
Yeah.
could we please use an open spider search? Make a page in the notebook. You got it.
Horslaw says, tag yourself. I think I'm cousin zoomed.
I'm cousin sliced. Because I don't want to lose this page.
Oh, his job is a college student.
Oh, sure.
That's his job.
Copyright 1997. They're getting married in May. You'd only get married if you're an adult with a job. Great.
Nice.
Okay, and now we've got this. And let me just take a quick second while I have the mouse to put these.
And while Kat does that, I would like to thank some people for subscribing.
Yes.
I would like to thank Nurse Liv, who has been subscribed for 80 months. That's incredible. Thank you
That's
so much.
great.
I would also like to thank Roman Statues. And I would also like to tell you that if you have a little bit of money burning a hole in your pocket, you could subscribe at our tier 2 level,
Whoa.
which gives you access to emotes that have been deliberately made to be uninteresting.
Yeah.
So people don't feel exploited. We have an emote that is the letters QU.
Yep.
We also have an emote that is a trapezoid.
Yeah.
Um,
They're really first rate. Frank Scenario is doing a quick fashion show right now.
and a lot of people are bootlegging them, which we also approve of.
I also support that.
Okay, cousin zoomed.
Great, yes.
These motherfuckers put a sliding top. No, they didn't. Oh, I love this.
Good.
I can make an extremely busted lady.
Is that what you want to do with your one wild and precious life?
Yeah, my wild and crazy guys. Beautiful.
She's coming into focus. Whoa, nice.
Give me a quarter of your hair.
No, I think her outermost hair there is the wrong size. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Feels so good.
The old double-mouthed lady.
Old two-mouth root tree. Great. 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 Didiko.
TDCO to you too. Fuck.
Nope. Yep. Oh. Dichoto.
Dichotomy.
Oh. Dichotomi.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow, a complex cousin dichotomy. I don't know what that's about.
Dichotomi. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice.
Rotate that cousin at great speed. Middle school.
Middle school.
Oh, there's a thing going on about how the Roottrees wear plaid. Do you remember this?
No.
The fashion company
Yeah.
in like so they're designing clothes and the Rootree sisters are modeling the clothes. And on one of the fan sites, and I think somewhere else, there was repeated reference of like a Rootree hallmark of this generation is that they dress in plaid.
Cute. They are wearing like share yellow plaid in that group photo. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh,
Rotate that cousin's hip.
Nice.
You're saying nice, well done. Like a crowd watching someone play darts. Beautiful cousin's school.
This is my cousin's school.
This is my cousin's school.
My cousin is in middle school.
Oh, motherfucker. This is gonna be a real piece of shit. Oh no, it's gonna be fine.
I think you live your life afraid that you might encounter a sliding tile puzzle.
You're damn right.
And it kind of is one.
It is gonna be a piece of shit. Oh, I give up.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see if I close it and open it again.
Nope.
Okay.
Gay on Arrival says, I got to this puzzle and immediately gave up and made my girlfriend do it.
Well, what is the deal with the green? What is that?
It's the back. It's this layer. I think it's one left. I assume the picture is 4 tiles wide.
Oh, I thought they were gonna like push up against each other, but
Oh.
they didn't. Okay.
Hector Sparrow says, I have an excellent tip for this puzzle if you do become despairing. Thank you. I'll let KB decide when to trigger the tip.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get everything on its own individual layer, that does ease things up quite a bit. So, like, I could do this, and then bring it all the way down, and then move it over.
The first 2 puzzles were for someone like me who's not gone to grad school.
They're not grad school puzzles.
To me, they are.
Oh, whoops.
It's way less complicated than you think. It seems pretty complicated to me.
What if I just bring all these guys down? Bring that over. Oh, right, his head.
Deep Floor says, Jack, do you think they make you do slide puzzles in grad school? What else would they make you do?
Oh. Don't talk to me like that.
You think the duck is patronizing you?
Yeah, I sure do.
Oh, wait, yeah, you can kind of like shuffle them off,
Yeah,
can't you?
yeah.
I know where his head goes.
Sure do. But can you make it go there together? Yeah, nailed it.
And they'll never meet.
I'm just gonna get them closer. My brain needs to do it like this. Why? No one knows. Oh, what if I do it like why did I do it like this?
Yeah, I feel like you snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, if I'm honest.
I really did. I really did. What's happening to my brain?
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, something happened to me. Something Jack, something happened.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. Wait.
No, it's not okay.
Wait, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, don't worry. Don't worry. Something happened. Something happened to me. Wait, fuck. Wait, hold on. Everyone has to come back. Everyone has to come back.
Why are they going down there? Wow. Okay. Queenshead Castle has discovered a man whose true government name is Buttolph. That's very impressive.
What happened?
Wow. You got... Oh!
So, just don't worry about it. Because I know. Hold on. Now everybody Keep your cool. Don't even worry about it. Oh. Oh.
Yes, majestic.
No. I'm just goofing around.
Now that's an unscrambled cuz. Well done, Kat.
That was so funny when my brain broke halfway through.
Okay. So, I wasn't allowed to use Raina, Riley, or Rose. So I had to get creative and use only my third cousins.
Yeah.
Those are people who have the same great-grandparents as
Yep.
you.
It's also helpful to know that Stephanie is an only child. So we can look for a single.
Yeah, his grandmother was Lauren and Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
And his great-grandparent was Clancy Edward.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for a single. Now there's a single here, although she was adopted. There's only one single by the looks of things. Oh no. These people are also only children.
Okay.
So that doesn't really help. And then I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. This includes Davy, he swims for Yukon, and Bethany's yearbook picture. She's Davy's younger sister. Now, a possibility is it could be these two, but it could also be some of these.
So can we revisit what a third cousin is?
Yes, a third cousin. Where did they tell us that, to be damn sure? Do you remember? It was like information.
I don't know. I might. Are we allowed to like walk around our own house? Because it could be on the bookshelf. It could be like something up here. It's the first page of the notebook.
First page of the notebook.
Welcome. So third cousins, the way they call it, people that share the same great grandparents, but not this.
The same great grandparents.
But not the same great grandparents. So this is helpful.
But unfortunately, his great great grandparents were these two.
Right. But it's people who are not sharing the same great grandparent. So it can't be anybody related to this person.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. But it could be. And based on his age, it's probably this generation.
In that line.
So I really do think it's this lot. Unfortunately, that's a lot of information.
That we don't quite know yet. Can you go to the far right side of the board again, please? So we don't really know a whole lot about who the Mystery Gwyn children are.
No.
And I don't think if those two boys are correct, I don't think they're old enough to have kids who are in middle school or college. Although...
no, they probably would be.
They could be. So it could be... So Davy and one of the other ones are siblings.
Davy and Bethany.
Okay. And Davy swims for Yukon. Bethany's yearbook photo, she's Davy's younger sister and is blonde, which I think is helpful. And Stephanie, who is an only child. Okay.
So here are our only children.
Mm-hmm.
And here are the siblings.
Well, for the sake of cleanliness, let's just put Davy and Bethany here. Whoa, probably the fourth. Great.
And
we didn't grab
get them. Yeah.
Because now we have them. Okay. And then the blonde right in the middle.
Dichotomy. Okay.
No, so that's not Bethany's yearbook photo. Bethany is the blonde. Bethany is the blonde. Correct. Stephanie is an only child.
Yeah. Bethany
She's
and
the brunette.
Stephanie was confusing me a little.
That's fair. Can we make them college student and K through 12? Oh my god. Hello, Bethany.
Oh! Whoa! Oh, sniped. Beautiful. Beautiful work. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, simple set.
Oh.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it. But I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a Roottrees.
In big.
I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of.
Connect Sam, or like connect the
Disparate pits, the illegitimate parts.
the illegitimate parts of the family, yeah.
If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more. In person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
She doesn't say it quite so dramatically as the way
it's written. So, after all that, I think we should go back to this.
Well, should we place Stephanie, who is an only child, on the board? Just try.
I mean, yeah, where do you want to put her? Because we don't have... This is a guess. We don't have any information, and we won't have our guess revealed until we do...
No.
more.
Then I'd like to write down a note somewhere about who she is. Where do you
Why don't
think
we
it should go?
pursue it right now?
Okay.
So her name is Stephanie...
Stephanie. Middle school.
Well, okay, so it could be... We could check Stephanie Morden. To follow the Mordens down.
Oh, well, when we search Stephanie, what name comes up on our list?
That's a really good point.
So you could do it just by clicking on a name and then... So it could be Stephanie Landon or Stephanie Cattrall. So
Yeah.
let's search them both. Is that how it's spelled?
I don't think it was, but... Let's try Landon. Just check the spellings.
Double T and Landon.
Double T, double L. Did we try that?
Oh, I don't know that I did. No, I did.
Okay, that's fine. So where would you like to put a note about how she's an only child?
Let's open the notebook. I've got... Yeah, that works for me.
An only child on the left-hand side of the board. Cool.
Okay, now you would like to go back to
The
You
5
said
pieces.
these.
So, this is Miracle Jr.
Let's put his little...
His little face, this little sailor.
Great.
Cool.
Love that that's going to be his official photo.
Okay. Now, we have... That's Elias. Sorry, that's Eli Jr.
That's
Pop.
Clancy.
So we have 2 women.
Women.
And they are...
2 women.
Yes. So they are Margalite, who
Who
we
is
know is
blonde.
blonde. So is her. Which means that the other woman,
Is unknown female. So we could probably deduce She's G. She's G something, remember? Because it's
she
grape.
is G something.
She's grape.
She's grape.
Yeah.
She's grape.
I think she's grape.
Okay. And she might be...
Well, we could look and see who the Mord...
Gwendolyn Morden?
Well, she would probably be a Roottrees because it's at the time they got married what their names were.
Gwendolyn
There are
Roottries?
a lot of them.
But only one of them with a G?
Give it a shot. We love to see it.
Oh, you love to see it. Locked in the 5 pieces. We got an achievement.
We've locked in no other optional entries because we just
we
started
want to do
these.
the bare minimum. Okay, that's
Okay.
fantastic news. And this piece is done.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it and the 3 of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well to say the least. Eventually, I suppose to stop the tantrums, they posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. We could have just kept reading. I found out years later that they never even took a second photo.
I'd like that photo, though.
Me too.
I am just going to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Play not.
I shalln't.
Play not.
I won't.
Play not.
I won't.
Wow, you have a lot of tote bags on the back of your door.
Listen, I teach college and you need 100 tote bags. You have to walk in holding a tote bag with your lunch, a tote bag with your next pair of shoes, a tote bag full of notebooks to give back to your students, a tote bag with my workout clothes for when I go to the gym afterwards to lift weights. It's tote bag city over here. And I'm not going to be judged for how many tote bags I do or do not own. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Are you having a nice time? Tote bag full of tote bags. Yeah. So let's see. The barrettes are little flowers. That's nice. A yellow flower and a pink flower. That's nice. That's nice. Daichotomai. And then he swims for Yukon, I've heard. It's quite the photo of him. We are planning to stream until 6:30. 6:30. It's a miracle. G is for grape. Can't believe that's a painting. He did such a good job. Here are all the Roottrees. I love that it's Eloise question mark. Oh, and these are all checked off now. So we've still got... Oh, vote Stephanie. Okay. Interesting. Film school. Oh, you can zoom in on them. Film school. Gwyn's boys. I'm zooming in on them.
Yeah.
Just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to click on this first.
Okay.
Instead of returning, the person who hired you called you on the phone. They claimed they were a Roottrees. They also told you they'd give you more of an explanation the next time they returned. Okay, so we still have 4 pieces of evidence to look at.
Let's do this campaign mailer.
Vote for Stephanie Jones.
Because it seems simple. This was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. It had a handwritten note attached that seemed personal. It is a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is an excerpt from a newspaper article from the Butler County Times about her campaign. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply, "Love is our future." The handwritten note says, "Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflicts spread to the next generation. CM."
So, okay. Carl, I know we don't always see eye to eye.
Very possibly.
CM. Well,
I think it's that person.
me too. But they're not married,
No, that's true.
so it could be a cousin. Because let me see. It's not being revealed to me if either of these people are married. And you can have a kid without being married.
Well, they might not have a kid yet.
But I also don't know that Stephanie Jones is even on our list. But
We
she
have
might
some
not have
Stephanies.
been.
I think we can come back to this one later.
Okay. Because it's also CM. I want to look at some CM names, if you don't mind, and then we can
Yeah, totally.
move on. So CM names could be Caroline Morden. CM is Caroline Morden,
Yeah. But we don't know where.
but we don't know where.
And we know that they don't see eye to eye about the candy company.
Correct.
The Mordens are over here.
Yeah, they sure are.
The Mordens are, like, down here.
Yeah, Morden, Elizabeth, Morden, Angelica. Well, okay. Well, that was a sort of, frustrating... Okay. Where do you want to go next?
I would like to do this one.
Okay. Do we want to make a note of our loose ends?
Yeah, but we should... Well, yeah, go on then.
I could keep it on paper if you want. Seemed like that's where you were looking.
Yeah, I think so, right?
I was thinking like a Nancy Drew one. Oops.
Yeah,
Sorry to my
even if
tape
it's
runner.
just something as simple as, like...
Yeah, this is yesterday's. And I'll just start writing on it the other way. You can go ahead. It's Stephanie Jones.
I'm thinking, yeah, it's like the Stephanie Jones
Campaign flyer.
Campaign flyer. Stephanie might be searchable on the internet. That's true. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Okay, so let's spider search Stephanie. Why were we searching Stephanie Cattrall?
Because that's a different Stephanie. We've been trying to place the Stephanies.
Okay.
Read it.
You learn from an election results page that Stephanie Jones, a candidate for city council, won her campaign on election day about a month ago. You find no mention of the Roottrees in
Great.
any articles about her. Stephanie also has a very bare-bones website for her campaign. It is simply a picture of her campaign mailer, and underneath it says, "Be sure to read the full article
Okay.
in the Butler County Times."
Off we go. Oh, well that's not...
No.
So, no.
The most recent mention of Stephanie Jones is a small report detailing the election results from last month's election. Stephanie apparently won her election. You also find a full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the campaign mailer. While most of it is unimportant, you do find the following. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon, until her marriage to a local business owner, Brian Jones, has lived in Butler County her whole life. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Though she is a distant cousin of the Roottrees, her mother Caroline, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring light to the world. So Stephanie is the daughter
Woman can be married to a woman.
of two lesbian
Lesbians.
like activists or like
Yeah.
so let's look at Caroline now.
Great.
Caroline Landon.
Can we take notes on this before we move on
Yeah.
from it?
No, Stephanie Landon. Okay, right. Because the important name for the board is the first.
Yes. What does he do?
Local business owner.
Local business owner.
Warner.
Local business oner. Fuck, I was about to do it again. Okay.
Gay mums.
Grew up without her dad. Gay moms. Caroline Morden.
Who is an artist and anti-deforestation activist.
You think that would be like a pro-forest activist?
I suppose, yeah. And then I think that's all the information. We have a lot here to go with. Okay. So, campaign.
Campaign. You
Her
can exit the.
her mother's name is Caroline.
Who has appeared on the front page of Butler
Landa.
County Times.
No, with an O.
Okay. I think she might be the CM though.
Oh.
Carl, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye.
That's true. You find a cover story about local art installations, including one by Carolyn Morden. There isn't much about Carolyn as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to get top billing. Accompanying the story, there is an image of Caroline standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It is captioned, Caroline standing next to her sculpture Atlantis' Burden.
Nice.
This sculpture is one of many works featured in her upcoming book, Self-Portrait Art and the Beauty of Women.
Gay.
According to a quote further down, Atlantis' burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect. The picture on the front page has been added to your evidence. Before we do that, I would just like to search Caroline Morden.
You got it.
Caroline is listed on a few art websites without much detail. She seems to be associated with a movement called P-Flag.
Yes. Oh, 90s gays, you know what I'm talking about.
What is P-Flag?
P-Flag is Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays.
Whoa, Google it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay, well, this is fantastic news.
So if we could go to the board, perhaps. Hell yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Art and the Beauty of Women. That's a book that we
It
can look
is
up.
Self-Portrait Art and the Beauty of Women.
So
Mordens could be a lot of people, but guardian, adopted, or otherwise strikes me.
as gay.
Yeah, so I would love to. Nice.
And let's call her an artist.
Yes, I think we should. And I think that is going to be Stephanie.
Oops.
Who's this person?
No, it's not.
Yes. I think so. An only child, you don't think?
No, isn't it? No, hang on. Isn't it her?
Hmm.
Because she's the one who is running for governor. Or running
Oh,
for
right.
city council.
Yes.
It's a different Stephanie.
2 different Stephanies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Do you see what I mean?
But her mom is... Yes, you're right. So we should go and put this Stephanie
He's
there.
off to work.
Then let's put that Stephanie there. You're right. Yes, very good. You're right. Part of me was like, and then she grew up and she became that Stephanie.
She's Stephanie Landon.
She's a...
Politician.
Politics.
Fantastic.
Nice.
And she's marrying...
To Brian Jones. Yes.
Okay, and did we have her mom's partner's name?
No. Mom and her partner. But I bet it's like she's thanked in her book.
I think you're absolutely right. Let's look at that now. What is her book called?
Well, I bet you could grab it from that periodical. Self-portrait, Art and the Beauty of Women. Just copy it. Yes. Gayana rival keeps getting auto-modded for calling her gay.
Okay, what is her name? Her name is Caroline Morden.
Dedicated to Eloise.
Mostly black and white photos of Caroline's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your evidence.
Boo.
Fucking Puritans. In the intro, Caroline talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and in her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and her cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led her to double down on her passions, art, and the environment. She even married a man who was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Roottrees company's effect on the local environment and rues how she was not able to convince her father Zach to make changes to policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and that the only good thing he ever gave them was a daughter, leaving them all behind for good, has pushed her to pursue her true loves, art and the beauty of women.
Got a lot to fill in here.
Hang on. If she gave them a daughter... Oh, no, right. This is a biological child. Mm-hmm. This is adopted.
Yes.
Right, I see. Okay, so Eloise.
Whoa.
Mark with a C. Oh. Mark Landon makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Her father is Zachariah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As expected.
Now, she has a sister, Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
Mm-hmm.
That's you. And a cousin.
Named Bonnie.
Now,
That would be over here.
why?
Because that's how cousins work.
Oh, right. Yes, you're right. Okay, so there's a Bonnie.
There is
here.
a Bonnie.
Okay.
An unknown Bonnie.
Well, let's search Bonnie Morden.
Yeah, there are others. There's one other person in there that I'd like to. Her other cousin, her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, but she
But what?
was completely bogus. Well, her brother-in-law wouldn't really make much sense because it might just be like.
Her brother-in-law is,
Oh, here,
him.
Dr. Wilson. Yeah. I forgot that that's also how brother-in-laws work. So one of these Wilsons is a doctor.
Really not helpful.
But they've got 3 kids who are also Wilsons. Okay, CM sisters. So CM's.
So in this, it says, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company. Yep. Supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity in your daughter's brain. Yep, cool. All right, let's look up.
You had a name you wanted to look up.
I did.
Bonnie? Was it Bonnie?
Bonnie Morden.
Yeah.
P flag. Bonnie. Morden. Okay. What about Gwendolyn Morden, and we just work here. Since we got a nice little block happening here.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn Morden. Nothing.
Well, also, Bonnie is her cousin and might have a different last name. And Gwendolyn might be Wilson because, oh no, but it is Gwendolyn Morden there. Can we search Dr. Wilson because it's the 90s and there might only be one?
Dr. Stephen Wilson is a pediatrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. Although there are a lot of Stephen Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons, this one apparently found a way to game the search results as he pops to the top every time. He's completely bogus. His website claims that he is the pediatrician to the stars. The only evidence for this is that he was apparently the doctor to the Roottrees sisters. There's a picture of him on his website as well as a picture of his three children. The three of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. There is also a quote that, although credited to his son Jason, you suspect might not be written by a 10-year-old. My dad is the best dad in the entire world, and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like he would me, my big brother, or my sister.
Okay.
Cool. Stephen Wilson. Stephen Wilson.
Great. And his middle child is called Jason.
And where is the oh, here we are. My dad is the best dad in the entire world.
Oh, okay, no, then he's the youngest.
Okay, so...
I love that it has a date on it. It says it was taken 2 years ago in 1996.
Jason Wilson.
Okay.
Occupation.
Child.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
It's great when this happened in Oberdin. It's great when it happens now.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Booyah.
Okay. The middle child.
Is the sister.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have a name for her.
Nope.
But let's search Wilson and see if there are any Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Gem.
Probably K-12?
Yeah. And
then
he's graduating from college, so he is not a college student anymore. They make it very clear that
it was taken a while ago.
Yeah, we could put in college student anyway. Maybe he's graduating from high school.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But we don't have a photo of
the dad.
Of the mom, who is a Roottrie.
Or of the mom. Yeah.
Yeah. Did we search Gwendolyn Morden?
I think we did, but let's... There's a picture of him on his website.
Yeah.
Oh, we might have... Oh, yes, we do
added.
have a picture of him. Here he is.
Exit the folder. Ew.
Got him.
Look at his tie. Wait, what's on his tie?
We'll see.
Zoom.
He went to Dan Flash's. Okay.
He does look bogus.
Right.
Gwendolyn Morden search?
I think we've done that already.
We did Bonnie. Did we do Gwendolyn?
Oops. Let's try.
I think you might be right, though. Yeah, okay.
What about Gwendolyn Wilson?
Oh, right. Yes.
Oh, well.
There you go.
Fair
Fuck
enough.
you.
Okay, we should do this lot next, because there's fewer of them.
Okay.
Lauren's diary contains some labeled pictures. This is The Next Generation. Caption: an attempt to recreate the spirit of the 5 pieces photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers, it's probably him. They insisted the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. These 4 probably. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwyn. Grandma insisted we included Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also didn't think it fair Miracle made it in, since he's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge after all these years. Okay.
It's a lot of folks.
So, Lauren. This is Lauren.
Is it?
Look at the 2 pictures.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Yes, it is. They insisted that the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle. She is not in the middle. Okay, this is Miracle, and that's Miracle
100%.
Jr.
With those sunglasses. Then Miracle Jr. as a baby.
Looking very much like his dad when he was the same age. That's really good. Okay. Right. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me, he looked a lot like Pop.
I feel like this is an Eli? I don't know.
Let's look at... So we're looking for someone who looks like this.
Right, which to me, that guy kind of does. Or is it the guy behind him?
I think it's him.
Okay.
Like, if we compare the pictures...
I just don't know how much how much stock to put in
Yeah.
likeness, necessarily.
I think it's him. I think it's gotta be.
Okay.
So... Eli is possibly...
Nice. Well done, Jack. You were right.
Ooh.
Great.
Nice. He was graduating.
Okay.
Good stuff. Let's admire our nice...
Yes. Now, is there anybody that we have like a photo in for who is still blue? Oh yeah, those unnamed Gwyn's boys.
Yeah, but we don't know their occupations.
And the unknown Nicole that Miracle Third is marrying?
Nicole?
Right?
Oh yeah, we don't know
Right.
that yet. Although, hang on, aren't there Madsons over here? No, there are
I
Mordens.
did
We did
the same thing.
exactly
Yeah,
the same
I had
thing.
the same like, ooh.
So, Clancy and Edward. This is Clancy and this is Edward, or vice versa.
So true. So I do feel like Clancy is likely the older because of the way that Lauren talks about him in her book.
Do you think?
Well, yes.
Based on what?
Well,
Because he's a medieval student.
because he's a medieval lecturer.
Yeah, okay, so let's say
And he's wearing glasses, which is nerdy.
Clancy and Edward.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool. Okay, so this leaves... There was the thing, he was like, he's the only one who looks like he samples the product.
Yes, which I think was like it's the one who became president. So we should have it on our list on the wall.
The one who became president.
Yes, they skipped a generation and it went to the next gens. It was on the left-hand side. Who became president. The second president.
Yes. Perfect.
Great.
Okay, so then we have Angie.
Yeah.
That's another fucking Elias. Sam's probably a woman.
Here.
Yeah, she's dressed differently.
Yeah.
I think this is Sam.
Whoa, but doctor, I can't operate on this, Sam. The pictures can be right, but if you don't have their name and occupation, it won't lock in. And we don't have their name, we don't have their occupations.
So this is probably Angie.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Sam is being included makes me think this might be Sam.
I think that's Sam as well.
So let's put her in here kind of
Do
vaguely.
we have a Sam in our list?
Angie.
And she was a housewife, right?
Well, Lauren claims.
That's the only... I mean, yes, and we had this conversation before, but I think it's safe to assume for a pencil in.
Safe to assume Angie is a housewife.
Yes.
Sam, like, works for the Roottrees.
Could we put housewife in for Angie, though? Great. So we have Angie Morden, her face and her potential occupation. We have Zachary Morden, his face and his potential occupation.
This is Sam?
Samantha Roottrees?
That would be her name.
It would be her name.
We're penciling that in.
Yeah. We don't have
Unknown
an occupation. Don't have
Unknown
an occupation. No. Okay. Is there an occupation like medieval lecturer?
What about...
Medievalist.
Professor?
Great. Yes!
We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Bean by bean, the bag fills.
It sure does.
Cool. Booyah.
Booyah. Okay.
And this photo is done.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it's time.
There are so many.
Now, some of them we are going to know.
Yes.
For example,
Miracle. Oh my god.
this photo has a note attached from your employer. Every 20 or so years, the Roottrees would hold a big reunion and recreate an old family photo. This is one from the 70s, and Carl is the teenager in the middle.
Okay.
Sorry about the water damage, a pipe burst in Carl's office. On the back of the photo, in childish print writing, it says November. This stuff is going to be important
This is why
later.
I've
This is
been-
like the deep lore.
Right. This is why I've sort of been trying to write down dates, but I feel like it slows you down.
There are also a large number of cursive signatures. They include Bonnie, next President Guy Hudson,
Amazing.
Ernie Jr., Carolyn, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark, Carl, and Eli M.
I've heard about Guy before. I don't remember why.
So let's put Carl in, because we gotta fucking start somewhere.
We sure do.
Okay, and over here we have Miracle Jr.
In the rainbow tie. There he is.
Okay, bean by bean.
Can we zoom in on who's wearing the blue
This
jumpsuit?
is Eli.
That is Eli. And Eli is standing with...
Eli works for the Roottrees. Do you remember?
There is an Eli who works for the Roottrees. It's in Lauren's diary. She says, we saw EC and Eli, perhaps. I thought
Working
it was
with
maybe
Sam.
like Eli and John. We could pull up her diary. EC and John. Look at my fucking memory.
Incredible. Eli, Miracle's youngest. Not my brother. Miracle's
Younger.
youngest. Eli.
Yeah. He does look like him.
Okay, but we don't
Could
know.
we put in like mechanic?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he is wearing...
Or he could be working at the factory. Why is he in uniform?
Well, how many types of job, do
Yeah.
we have? One of the options is baby. I haven't really internalized that before.
Manufacturing, mechanic. This looks like a mechanic's jumpsuit, doesn't it?
I agree.
Okay. That's a possibility.
That's a possibility. Think of all the possibilities.
Are these all crossed out now? Hell yeah. Baby is a full-time job with no vacation,
Damn,
says
so
Phlogistic.
true.
Okay.
On the far right, those are redheads. And Davy, who swims for Yukon, is also a redhead. So I think those are Mordens.
I think so too. Who the fuck is Bonnie? Bonnie is...
The cousin of Caroline on the left.
Bonnie is the cousin of Caroline? Which Caroline?
That Caroline, this one.
Has a cousin called Bonnie? She
Yeah.
does. You're quite
Yes,
right.
I
she
am
does.
right.
Okay. Next President Guy Hudson.
Next President Guy Hudson. That's a Googleable name because he's one of the presidents. I mean,
think
the
it's a-
spider searchable.
I think it's a joke. But let's search Guy Hudson. Fancy Flavors was an addition to the 5-piece product line for less than a year in
Incredible.
1979. It was Guy Hudson's first and historically most cited move as a president of Roottrees. In an attempt to cater more towards what he thought the average person wanted, Guy looked at his own wealth, which was often a source of envy for others, and decided to tap into the idea that if they added fancy flavors to 5 pieces, anyone could live like the wealthy. This philosophy led to a flavor in 5 pieces that was meant to mimic caviar. 5 pieces sold less that year than it had any other year, except in
That's
some
so
foreign
funny.
markets. It was very quickly announced that caviar was meant to be a limited flavor and would go back to normal as soon as possible.
So funny.
Hudson. Have we met any Hudsons yet?
I don't believe that we have, but we don't know about people's married names. There are some of these that don't quite make sense to us.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I think we should search fancy flavors.
Yeah, go for it.
We do know Guy was the president before Carl.
Yes. So it's the same thing. So Guy Hudson, could we look in our list of names for how many Hudsons we have?
Yeah.
And that should help us also. So there are only 3, and Bonnie is one of them. And Bonnie is a cousin.
Of Caroline.
Yes. So,
And it can't be you.
right, because that's
Gwendolyn Morden. That's the doctor.
Yep. So if there are 3 of them, then it's probably not those sides cousins.
Well,
Those are probably the redheads over there. So the cousins are probably, this is probably eventually although.
that's Sam.
Yeah. Cousin Bonnie isn't surely not a distant cousin.
Well,
How frustrating. Guy Hudson, who becomes the president. Guy Hudson. This guy feels like the kind of guy who'd become a president, don't you think? Can you circle his
Yeah.
face with your...
This
he looks
guy.
like a president. President Guy Hudson, baby.
Clark.
You trying to
Clark is also here.
pull a
Clark
Clark out
Rafferty.
of there? Feels like that's a Clark. Because of the mustache. Oh, he doesn't have a mustache there.
Is that him?
I don't know.
Oh, we have a young photo of Clark.
Yeah, it's next to his... But it's hard to... We could look at it on the board, I think would be easier. And then I think maybe can you click on it? Oh, that makes the dominant photo. That's fun.
Well, that is useful.
This. Can we add? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm 100% correct.
Same smile, same kind of like half.
Gotta be. Look, zoom in on it again. Look at those faces next to each other.
Yeah, that's the same man.
That's gotta be the same man.
Okay. Could we...
Make that his main photo again.
Oh, I wasn't going to say that, but...
That looks like me.
It does. All right, I want to kind of like splash around a bit.
Oh.
Because I feel like we're...
Yeah, I think we should
a little
leave that photo.
jammed
I
up
really
here.
don't think we
Yeah.
have enough.
So let's pick a gap and try and fill it in. And
That
I
sounds
think
great.
that like here is a good place.
Yeah, the redheads.
Here is a good place.
Yeah.
Like Zachariah Morden. Have we looked him up? He was
I
the
don't think
president
so.
of
He
the
was.
company.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
I'm actually president of the company. People still like that TikTok from like 2019, right?
Let's try Zach Morden. Let's try Zach with just a C.
I don't think so. How do I spell Zachariah? Zachariah.
Whoops. Are we spelling that right?
I have no idea. Is there a way that we can copy it?
No.
Zachar.
You are spelling
Zach
it right.
Pariah. Okay.
Okay, so we don't know shit about him.
Okay. My turn for a lead. I really want to.
Oh, and the mouse.
And the mouse. Well, you've had it for such a long time. I get it too sometimes. These redheads. Because she looks just like her.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so do we think, here's my question, do we think that Angelica marries a Kellogg? Or do we think that these kids have a mom who marries a Kellogg?
Let's search Angelica Morden. Nope, you're in the wrong field.
I'm in the wrong thing? See, this is how long you've had the mouse. So there's only... Whoa, Kellogg David III. My God.
Okay, try... So, if this is David the Fourth,
Uh-huh.
David the Third is here.
Mm-hmm.
David the Second is here, maybe?
Well, we don't have a... That doesn't exist.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is what leads me to believe that this is David Kellogg III. And that this is the redheaded woman.
Yep.
Because then they become Kellogg's. They become a Kellogg. I'm curious. I wonder if because he swims for Yukon, if there's an article about him swimming for Yukon.
2 G's.
What? Get fucked. Okay, well here, your redheaded sister can only have a redheaded brother. Try Yukon. You got it. Nice. I did know that that was his name, but
And that he swims.
it doesn't seem relevant. Okay, what about Bethany? Bethany, you're so unknownable. Okay. What are other names we could just search for then? Before we head back to... I really feel like that's kind of...
No. Go this way. This lot.
You're so right. Edward Roottrees. Let's just learn about you.
And his brother?
Mm-hmm. Clancy Jr.
Try Clancy Jr. Roottrees?
So,
What periodicals do we have?
Great point.
So let's search.
Let's search
Yeah.
Morden.
In 1959, there was a small blurb about Zach Morden, son of James and Gwendolyn Morden.
Yes.
James.
We already had that.
Fuck. And grandson of Elias Roottrees on inheriting the candy company. He is quoted as saying, "Elias entrusted me with carrying on his legacy, and that's what I plan to do. Along with 5 pieces, our chocolate maple products are selling incredibly well. We will not be making any changes." Not helpful. Can you search him in the other business, in the newspaper? Oh, okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay,
Here
which
we
one
go.
is Guy Hudson?
We don't know.
We just know he's the guy who fucks it up.
Yes.
Okay. A small article from 1977. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister...
That's huge. That's huge. That's Guy Hudson.
I bet that's Guy Hudson.
Oh my god.
Wait, let's check the photo again to see if there are any more obvious twins. No.
I mean,
these guys are clearly twins.
This woman and this man could be twins, but these people are way more
These people
clearly
seem
twins.
more like twins to me.
Yeah.
So let's pencil you in as Guy Hudson. And he
Hudson
is
Guy.
the
3rd president.
the 4th president.
Why? Who's the 3rd president? He inherits it from Zachariah, who's the 2nd.
Oh, yeah. So there's another... It changes hands again, because Carl is the 5th.
Well, he's only president for, like, a short period, isn't he?
Maybe, yeah. Okay. I'm just going to put in 4th to see if it... No.
Well, we have... Yeah. Could we look up the other Hudson name for his twin sister?
Oh, yes.
Bonnie! Let's
Bonnie
fucking
Hudson.
go! The cousin of Caroline!
Which means that this is probably...
The other Hudson. Christopher
Let's Hudson.
Fucking go.
Okay. They both appeared in the company's advertisements as children during the Boys and Girls Agree era. We're going to have to look that up. Now Guy is taking over the Roottrees company at the end of the year. Who would have known that one of those 2 adorable redheads, Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher, with providing his fiery do, arguing over everything but chocolate, would grow up to take over the whole company. Guy's uncle and current president, Zachariah, has decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. Zach was quoted as saying, "Now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I plan to reflect on a life well lived. Guy is new to the business world, but he's family. We at Roottrees have faith in his innovative ideas, caviar, and he's eager to share them with the world. We like to think that Boys and Girls Agree that he is ready to succeed."
See, I knew it. I knew that I needed another search.
Clara.
Just like in Michigan.
Just like in Michigan. Boys and Girls Agree?
Boys and Girls Agree era. Yeah, you can highlight it.
Because I think that's about all we can get from this right now.
Yeah. Spider search.
You find a site about
Yes.
successful ad campaigns. One of the ads listed is from the late 50s. Boys and Girls Agree.
I'm haunted by the Raffertoon Super Bowl ad.
It is a series of television and magazine ads for Roundtree chocolate bars. The ad campaign is
Roottrees,
described...
sweetheart.
Sorry, Roottrees. The ad campaign is described as having the premise that boys and girls are often diametrically opposed, except for when it comes to one thing. Both of them agree that
so
Roottrees
good.
is their
That's
favorite.
like the opposite of the Yorkie campaign.
Yes. Well, no, it's sort of the same as the Yorkie campaign.
But boys
No,
and girls
oh, right,
agree
yeah.
that girls can't have a Yorkie chocolate.
Yes. The first advertisement was the most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and girl involved. Get that fucking picture out of here. Boys and girls
Oh
never
my
agree on
God.
anything except Roottrees. Fantastic.
Great. Oh,
Okay, but we can't yet.
not yet.
Okay. Guy Hudson.
You like wanted to look him up in a different.
I wanted to look up Zachariah and Aha.
Ah.
Although the Butler
Oh.
County Times does not archive their obituaries, they did a front-page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife, Patricia, dying in a car accident.
This might have been on the conspiracy theory website. Can you pull up our notebook really quickly? And go to Roottrees Curse. They
Yes.
say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982.
Yeah. The story is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency of the incident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the Hudson's car, causing them to brake hard and veer off the interstate. Although Guy was a somewhat controversial president, foul play is not suspected. There were witnesses who reported that the vehicle which instigated the wreck was speeding, swerving between lanes, and cutting other drivers off as well for at least 5 or 6 minutes before the tragic accident. One witness said it could have been any one of us who they ran off the road. The aggressor fled after the accident, and police have a few leads other than make and model. Guy had been president for only 4 years, though an undoubtedly volatile pirate in the company's history.
Yeah,
He and his
undoubtedly a
wife had
volatile
no
pirate.
children.
Patricia. Oh, Patricia. This frees up a Patsy somewhere. Oh, no, it doesn't, because we don't know what her last name is.
Nuts.
Can we search Patricia Jones? Oh, Patricia Jones feels like they would be the child of Stephanie, and they don't have a kid. Fuck! She's pregnant. Let me
Oh.
search.
We just got good results by searching Guy in the news.
In the business.
In the news.
Oh, yeah, in the news. In the news.
So let's
news.
search Zachariah Morden.
Before we do, I want to write down that his wife's name was Patricia. I feel like we're really deviating away from maintaining our
Okay.
notebooks. I want to make a page for specifically the Morden Hudsons or something. Or I'll just do Guy Hudson. We also can go back to these notes because we're also not really. We can always come back to them too
Yeah.
when we feel a little stuck. Okay, now,
Okay. It's fine.
but what about his short-lived music career?
I have to know.
Yeah, Albedo12 says, my note-taking broke down late game and ended up biting me in the ass. I will always be happy to take a note-taking audit 10 minutes.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, happy to do so. Okay. Because one thing I would like to do with that note-taking audit is to look at our recent searches and be like, okay, do we remember there being some kind of information here? I could audit notes for forever. There are some things that I think are important information to have, like birth years, death years, because that's also going to help when we get into different years of the presidency. What are different things that you think would be really helpful information to have, like nitty gritty kinds of things like that we won't remember by being like, oh, wasn't that at this time or that time?
I am fairly happy with keeping up our notes as an ongoing process, but I know that you are looking for births and death dates. So I would support you if that was something you wanted to do.
But does not interest you at all.
It seems useful, but at the same time, this is one of those moments where, when we're solving puzzles, there is often a tension between the pace that we like to move at.
Yeah.
So you described earlier in the stream me wanting to make sure I had everything right in my head, whereas you kind of just move and then put the pieces together later.
Yes.
I think this finding the births and death dates is an example of the reverse of that, where I just sort of want to move until we get to the point where the game starts asking that of us,
And then you want to go back and look.
Whereas I think you're saying you'd like to.
I think part of me is just like, how will we know what we're looking for, or like where to find those things?
Yes, I have no doubt that it would be a problem down the line.
But you'd rather run into that problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what it feels like to me when it's the other way around. So what are you focusing on now? He was. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he becomes president around 77.
And then fancy flavors. Yeah, 1979.
And he's the president for about 4 years.
Yes. So $1982. Where's the obituary? Where did we find it?
It was in the newspaper.
It was in the newspapers.
It was in no. Oh. Yeah.
Here we go. 1982. Okay. So we also have, like, I have this article that's just about Roottrees magazine, so I just want to quickly audit our notebook.
Okay.
So we have our 5 pieces, and I want to be sure that I name the 5 pieces, who are Gwendolyn, Elias Jr., Clancy, Margolite, and Miracle. I have this article is just about Business Watch magazine. They, Watchman of the Year. Clark Rafferty. Is there anything else we've learned about Clark Rafferty since we set up this page? Clark. Yeah, he has the kid Chris Rafferty. Who sent that email?
Chris.
Chris. Where's my browsing history where I searched that email address?
The Roottrees curse.
Chris Rafferty. Yeah, okay. Then we have Elias and Gwyneth, which is just like the original. This is back when I was taking mega notes. Chris Rafferty. Chris has one final mystery third cousin, Stephanie, right?
We haven't searched the Clansett Trust at all.
No, we haven't searched Clansett Trust at all. Yep.
Hang on.
Jack is Googling something. Jack's looking up something on the Gone Home wiki. Aha! Here it is. The other Patricia. Okay. So Elias Jr. marries one Patricia, and Guy Hudson marries the other. I'm so glad I wrote this down. Okay. Rootree curse. Stephanie Jones. Okay. Should we search the Clansett Trust then?
Yeah, let's.
Okay. I can't believe we have such a incompatible puzzle game search play style, and yet we still play these games for the internet.
It's because I have a really good time. I
me
don't feel
too.
like it's incompatible.
Okay.
I think it's different.
Good.
Do you feel like it's incompatible?
No, except for when I want to take mega notes and you say no.
No, I don't think it's even note taking. Like when we play something like Blueprints.
Yeah.
Think about the amounts of notes.
A lot.
And you've seen my notebook for Blueprints.
Yeah.
I think it's about when that instinct kicks in, right? Because like when we were playing like Lorelei and the Laser Eyes,
Yeah.
we had shit tons of notes that we were.
That's true.
Taking.
And when we played her story sequels.
Immortality, yeah. I mean, I think it's about where we set the dial on the notes, and that varies game by game.
Yeah.
And often we will set it in different places.
Yeah.
On like a game by game basis.
Yeah. But when I have the notes up, you felt like you were an adjunct to the note taking.
In this game, early on, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'd need to go back to how I felt. I kind of wasn't really with it yesterday. I don't know if the chat noticed.
That's so true.
Although I was thinking about it, I'm feeling so much better.
You are feeling so. It's very clear to see. Well, shall we shake on it?
Shake on what?
Being friends.
Yes, of course, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic!
Shake. I'm smiling at the camera and shaking hands.
Clansett Trust.
The Clansett Trust, produced Clansett, we had that already, is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottree,
Yeah.
who was Elias's son and the Roottrees Candy Company's head lawyer at the time.
I wish we could have the computer and our bulletin board up at the same time.
Yes. Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never fully been disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. The Clansett Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR in 1994. While looking into the Clansett Trust, you often find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee, which went into effect at the same time. It's also worth looking up both the 5-piece guarantee, the Roottrees versus RR, and the Clansett Trust in the business magazine.
Yes. Okay.
And the news.
That works for me. Okay.
Now, I know this sounds like Frankenstein Goes to Work, but this is...
It's not. This is
Importantly
Frankenstein
not.
Goes to Sleep.
Yes.
Okay, which would you like to look up first?
Let's stick on the Clansett Trust and look it up in the Business Watch. The Clansett Trust was mentioned many times in Business Watch. Most results are from the 40s and 50s, but occasionally more recent references creep in. From context, it's clear that it allows the entire Rootree family to earn money based on the profits of the candy company. The first article you can find from 1943 mentions that the infallible legal aspects of it were designed by Clancy Edward Rootree to secure the future of his father's favorite name. You might be able to find more details online. We've looked at already. So let's...
Edward Rootree. I do... Oh, same thing.
So
Okay.
let's look up the 5-piece
five-piece
guarantee just
guarantee.
here, just on the internet. The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clancy Trust, was Elias Roottrees' attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it is somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Roottree's president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces.
That's wild.
When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, this was 25 cents a year. Now it's closer to $4. Combined with the Clancy Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president, and he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable and successful as possible. Whether or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated both online and in person by economic enthusiasts of all levels of expertise. Fascinating.
I'm intrigued by Guy Hudson introduced a new 5 flavor.
No, he introduced a new product.
I thought he wanted it. Hold on.
It's a new product line called Fancy Flavors.
Called Fancy
and one of them
Flavors.
is caviar.
I thought that's what they. Hold on. Could we? Would this be okay if we look up?
Yeah. No, it would have been in the internet.
Okay. An addition to the 5-piece product line.
Addition to the 5-piece product line.
A flavor in 5 pieces that was meant to mimic caviar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. But that wouldn't crash the price.
No, but
And
I'm
even if
thinking about how the Clancid Trust the 5-piece guarantee. No. An account is created for each blood relative at birth. What was the idea that I had? It's like he's trying to. This might be. Folks, I'm totally spitballing here.
Okay.
But what if he's like trying to imply that there's like another root tree by introducing them into the product line of the five flavors in the caviar style, and their name begins with a C or something. I don't know.
He could be.
Who knows? Okay. So the other thing was Roottrees versus RR.
We also haven't looked up the 5-piece guarantee in the business magazine.
You're absolutely right. Do you want to do that first before we look at?
No, we're here now.
Okay.
You find very few details about this particular incident with regards to the Clancy Trust. A student that attended the lecture about it wrote the following on a Legal Oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Still, due to the ironclad wording of the Clancy Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Elias Roottree without completely dissolving the trust. This is Sam, right?
Okay. So we want to search Business Watch for
The 5-piece guarantee.
What? What do you mean?
Pie ice.
The pie ice.
Take out, do 5 and no space. No. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Might as well. RR. Who is RR?
Can we check where we think Sam might be and see if that speaks about the, like, born out of wedlock?
Yeah. We think she's here. But...
Yeah, that could reflect born out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm. Or like blood relation is not clear. Yeah.
Also, a package just got delivered that I am going to get.
Okay, is it a secret?
Yes.
Okay.
It's that time of the year.
It sure is that time of year. Ronald Reagan took your 5 pies? When will he be stopped? I mean, God, we could just start searching like Samantha Roottrees. Why is the little girl down there blue? We don't know her name. And you'd think Rafferty LaRue would be easy, but it's not. Who is Rafferty LaRue? You know what I mean? And we looked at Carl's website. Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait with his wife and children, and while his wife was trying to get Katrina, brackets his youngest, but I don't know. Oh, what a good point. Are there any Rafferty LaRues remaining? Okay, I'll wait for Jack to get back. I'm so afraid that I'm going to click it and then somehow it's going to lock everything in. Hi.
Hello.
Chat points out that we could have just looked for the only other Rafferty LaRue on our list. Do you do the honors?
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Bunch of people. Oh, she's back.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation. But I can't reveal everything. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake. So I'll try to explain why.
It sort of
Who's
has some
RR?
impression. Yeah.
It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not the candy company lawyers. My publisher's lawyers.
It's Lauren Roottrees.
I'm on the verge of releasing a book. And it's not kind to the Roottrees. Especially Elias and the 5 Pieces. The truth
often isn't.
But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole
I
story.
feel like I'm the expert.
Yeah.
If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me.
Pay me lots of
To my
money.
story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest.
Mm-hmm.
You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time.
Damn.
If you see me again, if you're good, you'll see me again.
We have to type it in
We
on
do.
our own.
Yeah.
Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination.
They're giving us permission. They're giving me permission.
It's also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4
fuck.
blood relatives before they lock from here on out.
What?
Why would you do
Why?
that to us, though? We're helping you.
I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake.
Okay.
You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
God damn it. Oh, yeah, the news.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, let's look at the family tree. Let's review where we're at.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a second to power up.
I was also thinking we could just search Samantha Roottrees on the internet.
Yeah.
Have we done that? I don't know that we have.
I don't think we have. We got some missing pieces. There's also a piece of evidence that you opened but didn't read. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Ah, this.
Mm.
This photo was tucked inside an envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of his office. The letter says, "To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral." Carl and Brenda is Carl Roottrees and his
Yeah.
wife Brenda. They died in the plane crash. "It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed a shiver candle identical to ours if you'd like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so." Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family, but for his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on for him after taking over. As for myself, it is impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust, and that it was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. We could never have done that without the two of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie.
Please grab these faces.
Okay, so here is what sticks out to me, and
Yeah.
we can put this in our notes.
Yeah.
Ernie was involved in some sort of a business with Carl and Brenda. The work you three did together.
For Root.
Yeah. And Carl has carried on for him after taking over. So that could
But
be
could be the company.
or it could be, yeah, he could be the missing president.
Right.
Although, if he was a president, he might have gotten more care more easily. Whereas it
that's
seems
what I
like there
was
was
thinking
actual
too.
effort that Brenda and Carl did to get him taken care of.
Or it could be that Ernie is not a blood relative. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We had to stay strong for Nicole's sake.
Yeah.
We could never have done that without the two of you fighting for us.
Well,
Much
let's
love, Debbie.
cross-reference our Ernie, our Nicole's, and our Deborah's.
Cool. So it's not here, because no children.
Yeah.
I think we might be thinking about something here. Which would make sense if they were...
Yeah, if something's a little off.
Okay. Do you want to make a notes page for this?
Yes, but I want to cross-reference these names first. I think you're right that that's where it would likely go. Yeah. Okay, let's just, Ernie. Ernest Madsen and Ernest Madsen Jr.
Where are the Madsons?
We have both of them. I know that we keep thinking Madsen because we keep running into Morden. I think we should search Madsen because that is absolutely... Oh, it could be in here. And they're not...
But it seems like they only have one kid.
Yeah. Well, it could be a baby or something. Babies. Whoops. Madsen Gwyneth. Where do
So
these
that's the
Madsons
Nicole that
fit?
they're talking about. Let's search some names.
On the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's search. Ernie Madsen? Gwyneth Madsen.
I fear we've been down this road before.
Let's check the news.
Yeah. But he died, so there should be some kind of... I wonder if they're like, no, it needs to be Ernest Madsen Jr. No, there isn't Ernest. I'll try Ernest Jr. Madsen, which would be Ernest Madsen Jr.
Yeah.
There we
Aha.
go.
An article from 1982 announces that an Ernest Madsen Jr. is taking over the day-to-day operations of Roottrees after the previous president died unexpectedly. That's
Guy.
Little is known about Ernest, but sources close to the family, who have asked to remain anonymous, have made it clear that he is more than qualified. There are rumours that Ernest had originally trained to succeed Zach Morden, but had been passed up for unspecified reasons.
Oh, right.
Business Watch had also managed to get a quote from the company's publicist. The last 4 years at Roottrees have been rough. In an attempt to keep some of our products relevant to modern audiences, some of our decisions have had unintended consequences. From the fancy flavors misstep to the batter-up bar, we've taken a bit of tumble in the public eye, but Mr. Madsen is committed to getting back to basics. I bet Ernest is in the picture, in the photo.
Yes. So I have a couple of okay. Because I love this implication. Hold on, my brain is working behind the scenes. Unlike normal. I would like to revisit Lauren's note in her diary when she's like, oh, the reason why we chose Zach is because people said, well, it's good to have a president who looks like he samples the product.
Right. Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah. And then I would really like to learn about Batter Up
me
Bar a lot. Hold on. And then I'd like to...
We three kings
of
Orientar, bearing gifts, we travel so far. Field and found.
Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son of the firstborn five-piece. I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad has always had very particular views when it came to his bloodline. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Maud wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. So, Dynasty. (1958 to 1963).
Should we search Sam Roottrees?
Let's do it. Or do we want to search Batter Up Bar?
Batter Up Bar.
You got it. Yeah.
You want to read this?
Yes. The Batter Up Bar was a failed candy bar released by the Roottrees Company. Launched with great fanfare in 1980. Oh no, another guy joint. It was meant to evoke the classic combination of pancakes and maple syrup. The name came from the fact that its recipe used a creamy imitation of pancake batter as its filling.
Oh my god.
And the packaging had baseball imagery. Okay, so close. Oh no, consumers loved the taste and the candy launched to stellar reviews, but after a little less than a month on the shelf, it was discovered that the filling of unopened bars began to separate and develop an off-putting texture as, quote, powdery chunks floating in oily goop. This odd consistency made it a punchline of late-night jokes for weeks, solidifying its reputation as a failure. Poor guy. Okay. Sam Roottrees.
Samantha Roottrees.
Mm-hmm.
And the news.
Well, let's start in Business Watch.
My suspicion is that they don't... She's not allowed to use the Roottrees surname.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we think...
Yeah, I don't know. This is...
Well, so this is the only person with a... Let me look at this.
So that kid is probably Nicole.
Yes, it's signed. Who is it signed by?
Debbie.
Deborah
Bean.
Bean. And there is no other Bean.
So you think this is maybe Ernest Jr.?
Yeah.
And that's Nicole.
So I bet that this woman at our door, thank you, is an older Nicole.
Nah, she seems much older.
And then
We can put her occupation in.
child. And then we can take, you are married to a Nicole.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and he is the president.
Yes, he is.
He's the fourth.
Yes, because he's the one that. So Carl takes over as the 5th president.
Sylvie says, off to the office, Mr. Frank.
How do we find... So you think that he is in this photo from the 70s. They include Bonnie, next president Guy Hudson, they're together. Ernie Jr.,
That's Ernest.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline, who I bet is here. Gwyneth M., who is her or her.
This could be the woman who's hiring us.
Yes. Well, a child in the 1970s. A child in the 1970s. Gwyneth M. Who are our Gwyneths? Morden. Who is Gwyneth M?
Right, so it would be a Morden or a Madsen,
Fuck.
and we should look up both those names in
Yes.
everything we can.
Hold on. I just want to. I fear that we have looked up Gwyneth Madsen.
We gotta
so
do it
she
again.
would be here.
Would she not be...
Why would she be over here in the
No,
Mordens?
is she not maybe that?
No, when they get married, it's their maiden names.
Okay. Okay, so let's... Oh, man. Okay,
No.
let's go back into the periodicals and stuff. We gotta start searching. Because
I was hoping I could process of elimination who these people are.
I don't think we can.
I don't think we can either.
Oh, we can maybe slot the photos now that we have those siblings correct.
Yes, that would be a huge help. Okay.
Nope.
Fuck.
Him.
But it's unfortunately not from the... Because we don't know... I mean... Housewife.
We don't know if that's true.
Jack, come on. What do you think she's doing?
I mean, let's go through this list. Like, there are women in this generation who are not housewives.
That's
She's
true.
an artist
She's
and
an
an
artist.
activist.
But didn't Caroline say in her diary, she was like, as soon as all these women got married, they just became housewives? Like, they became
she might have
boring.
done. Let's check.
Okay, well, she said it in her
Book.
book, which thankfully is still up.
They gave up on dreams
Yeah.
to settle for boring men.
They're all housewives.
Gwendolyn and Bonnie are housewives.
I know you're such a feminist that you can't even begin to imagine it. Oh, and Patricia. It's a Patricia. Okay. How do we lock in some of these things so we can verify who these people are?
Let's see. Let's look. Right. Can we go back to the family tree?
Yeah.
May I have the mouse?
Yeah, you may.
So,
I suppose.
Let's see. I mean, this is obviously very intense.
Yes.
So let's just try some stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think it's Deborah.
No, it's Deborah.
Oh, try Deb. Debbie. Debine.
Nope, that's fine. Gwyneth Madsen. And who's this?
We don't know.
I mean, Samantha Rootree worked on the farm.
She did.
She was like a laborer, but she...
Doesn't seem to be...
No, farmer.
Sure.
I don't know. You know? Elias Jr.
Is married to somebody.
is married to someone and had a child out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
A small feature details a building that Elias Rootree Jr.'s architecture firm worked on called Hunchetop House. It also mentions that Elias Jr. was Elias's oldest son. Hunchetop House seems unrelated to the Roottrees.
Oh.
Yeah, but... Well, fuck.
How interesting.
That's very annoying. Let's roll around that one again, shall we? That's maddening.
Yeah.
Because... Now, Clancy Jr.
Yeah. So we do need a book title. Maybe he wrote a disco song.
Maybe he wrote a disco song. That's crazy making.
Mm-hmm.
Elias C. Rootree.
I would love to actually search Edward Rootree because that's actually a blood relative and we'll lock in. And we don't know what his job was.
We don't, yeah. Edward Rootree. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just going to start here since I'm on the periodical's website.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't really Butler County then, was it? Or something.
I am just searching for one person. That's wild that they just simply will not tell us.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's something going on here.
Yes. With the unknown boys.
I feel like if we could just get one.
Yes, we need to figure out some kind of crumb trail.
Some kind of crumb trail.
I think a good place to start might be with our intuition. So we could start looking for photos that have numbers next to them.
Yeah, that's a good point. So,
The only
done.
thing- yeah.
Done. Not done.
One, which I'm not.
This is Sam related, right?
Yeah.
And EC and John.
Yeah.
Clark. Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge. Now, some of this is going to clear off when we lock in
Well, it does mean that Edward Roottree did pursue a path of knowledge.
You're right, Professor Advertising.
If advertising is a pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah.
The most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring someone home who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania.
Right.
Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. And this is where we fell apart because we were like, Edward.
Edward is set to take over his department when he retires.
So...
A lawyer.
A lawyer. Yes.
Yes, Cat!
There we go.
We're in business!
There we go. There we go.
We're in business.
We are in business. We are in business. Booyah.
And honking. And perfect timing.
I thought we were going to go until 6:30.
We started at 3, right?
Well, yeah, but then we didn't start until 3:30. And I
Oh.
told people we were going to go until 6:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because then we have an event at 7.
We do, but I need to get...
You need to get ready.
Yeah.
So true.
I think we should wrap it up here.
You're right. Okay.
I think we should wrap it up. But this was a massive...
That is a clean place to...
Especially because we can begin next time knowing
Yeah.
we got to get 4.
Yeah. And that'll happen tomorrow.
It will. A Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve.
A Christmas Eve.
A Christmas Eve.
Delight.
Yeah.
What time is it going to start tomorrow?
3 p.m.
At 3 p.m. We're doing... yes. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Cool. And we're probably going to go for about 3 hours again.
So we can make it in time for Mass in the evening.
I don't know that we're going to Mass in the
What?
Christmas Mass. Look, we did really well. Let's
did
see who we
really,
have
really
to do. We
well.
got this.
Yeah.
We got Morden.
Yeah, I wonder if there's anything, like any optional entries that we put in that we didn't... do these all say unknown name?
Oh, or they don't have photos, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the optional entries are unknown name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the right side of the board, too.
We're not 7 hours behind you in the UK. We are 5 hours behind you in the UK. So we're starting at 3, so it will be at 8
8 p.m.
p.m. Yeah. Unknown. Ooh. No, we don't have a photo of her, but what we can do...
We can finally put in these photos from the...
Great.
And here we can put in that photo from the family portrait.
Of Caroline?
Yeah, this one.
Is that Caroline?
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at the hair. Yeah, great. This is all done.
And then who else from that generation has an optional photo?
James.
So James is somewhere in that photo too.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, that's almost definitely him, don't you think? Yeah, they have the chin cleft and everything. Just put him in.
All right, I'll put him in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it gets confusing. There's an optional photo for
Yeah.
who unknown male.
But remember
is
that we
married to.
don't have all the evidence we're going to get. Sometimes we
know.
download pictures.
We sure do. And I would love to download a picture.
Yeah, on the internet. I too would love to download a picture on the internet. But I think we've done really well.
I think we've done really well as well.
And we will see you tomorrow
We'll see you tomorrow
at 3 p.m.
at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Bye.
Bye.